You didn't fall in love by accident. You prayed for it. You asked God for someone aligned with your future, someone safe, someone sent with purpose. And when she appeared, it felt orchestrated. The timing was precise. The chemistry was immediate. The familiarity was unsettling. It didn't feel random. It felt written. But here's the truth most people never consider. When God tests you through love, He doesn't remove desire, He magnifies it. Because desire under pressure reveals who you really are. You meet her on a quiet evening, low amber lighting, soft music, controlled atmosphere. She holds eye contact slightly longer than normal. You feel seen, not just noticed, understood. Your conversation flows effortlessly. Shared beliefs, shared discipline, shared language about faith. It feels confirmed, but confirmation is not always permission. Sometimes it's exposure. The connection intensifies quickly. You begin waking up thinking about her. You replay her words during prayer. You start projecting a future before fully studying her patterns. This is where most people mistake intensity for alignment. God is not testing your emotions. He is testing your pace. Can you slow down what feels urgent? Or will you rush toward what feels divine? She cancels unexpectedly. Her explanation is reasonable, but incomplete. Your intuition whispers caution. Your chest tightens. You override it. Because when something feels spiritually timed, doubt feels disloyal. You protect the fantasy instead of confronting the inconsistency. And that is where the test deepens. You start checking your phone more often, not obsessively, just frequently enough to notice. Your mood begins syncing with her responsiveness. When she's warm, you feel elevated. When she's distant, you feel unstable. This is no longer affection. This is emotional tethering. God does not test you by removing peace. He tests you by showing you what can disturb it. A disagreement surfaces, small, controlled, but personal. She questions your emotional availability. You feel misunderstood. Your tone sharpens for half a second. Your breathing changes. You recover quickly, but not invisibly. Love is a mirror under pressure, and mirrors reveal fractures. God watches your reaction speed, not your apology, your regulation. She pulls back slightly. Less affection, less initiation, less certainty. Your mind begins strategizing. Should you increase effort? Should you reduce effort? Should you clarify? This is the spiritual crossroad. Attachment reacts. Discipline observes. If you chase, you reveal dependence. If you collapse, you reveal insecurity. Tests are rarely dramatic. They are subtle opportunities to maintain internal control. You kneel again, but your prayer has changed. Before, you thanked God for her. Now you ask God not to remove her. Gratitude has turned into fear. Alignment has turned into preservation. Notice what happened. She became the source of your stability. And anything that replaces your center becomes a vulnerability. God isn't testing whether she stays. He's testing whether you remain stable if she doesn't. Her distance grows just enough to create uncertainty. Not rejection, just unpredictability. Your thoughts become repetitive. You replay conversations searching for error. You question your value. But here is the uncomfortable realization. If someone's inconsistency destabilizes your identity, you are leaning on them too heavily. Love did not weaken you. It revealed dependency that was already present. You step back emotionally, not to manipulate, not to punish, to recalibrate. You slow your responses. You stop over-explaining. You stop performing reassurance. You regulate before replying. Silence becomes your discipline. For the first time, you are not reacting. You are choosing, and something shifts. Your presence becomes heavier, calmer, less negotiable. Her behavior adjusts, not dramatically, but noticeably, because grounded energy alters dynamics. When you detach from outcome, your value increases. When you stop seeking reassurance, your presence stabilizes. This is the hidden psychology of testing. God allows instability to reveal where you lack structure. When structure returns, clarity follows. You finally understand. This was never about keeping her or losing her. It was about mastering yourself inside desire. God tests you through love because love amplifies weakness. It exposes impatience. It exposes insecurity. It exposes ego. But it also refines discipline, refines boundaries, refines identity. If she aligns with your stability, she stays. If she destabilizes it, she leaves. Either way, the test was never about her. It was about your foundation. When God tests you through love, watch these 4 fault lines. 1. Pace. If connection accelerates faster than clarity, slow it down. Urgency is emotional. Stability is intentional. 2. Regulation. If someone's behavior alters your peace, pause. Your nervous system should not be externally controlled. 3. Boundaries. If you tolerate inconsistency to avoid loss, you have chosen fear over discipline. 4. Identity. If being chosen defines your worth, rejection will destroy your stability. Healthy love expands your center. Testing love pressures it. The test is simple. Can you love deeply without losing structure? Can you desire intensely without surrendering alignment? Can you remain grounded when outcomes are uncertain? Because God does not test you to punish you. He tests you to remove weakness before blessing you with permanence. Next time, love feels perfectly timed. Don't immediately call it destiny. Observe yourself inside it. Are you calmer or more anxious? Are you grounded or chasing reassurance? If they disappeared tomorrow, would your faith collapse or remain intact? Because when God tests you through love, He is not measuring your emotions. He is measuring your foundation, and foundations are revealed under pressure.